the Dandy Warhols, and wait for it. Never really understood that weird bit at the end.
Yeah, it's odd, isn't it?
Now, we have a fantastic session coming up from Jeff Lowe. Unfortunately, I wasn't here for him when he came in.
No.
I was, I went down to London.
Yeah, London town.
Did a few bits and bobs.
As you do.
As you do. So you looked after things.
I did. Welcome, Jeff, to the studio. How are you doing?
Hi there, Simon. How's it going?
Yeah, very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, well, we drove up yesterday, actually, and stayed in a hotel down the road. Got completely bored out of our brains.
Hence why you're early today.
We couldn't have a drink because we knew we had the session this morning.
Sure.
So it's like, oh my God, what are we going to do? We sort of looked at the wall. We tried to play pool, didn't we? But that didn't work because the bloody pool table.
Just trying as many distractions as possible.
Yeah, the pool table didn't work. So ripped the wire out. So yes,
terrible.
But we're pleased to see you.
Fantastic. And, it's great to have you guys here. Sorry Ollie can't be with us. He's frolicking in London, visiting a few studios and seeing what's going on down there. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of get to know you guys a bit more. What sort of music do you play for listeners that have never heard you before? What sort of genre would you categorise yourself in?
That's an interesting question. I don't know. I mean, obviously, we're both nearly senior citizens. Well, I am anyway. So, I mean, I'm in my early 50s. So, fact is, I've been around playing pro since I was about 18.
Really, yeah?
So I've been, through many different guises and styles and stuff. So, there's just there's so much great music still out there.
Yeah.
And, when somebody says, what's your favourite sort of music? It's an impossible question to answer, isn't
Absolutely,
it?
yeah.
So, but it's, I suppose my early influences were people like, Dylan, Arlo Guthrie, oh God, the list goes on and on.
Yeah,
but I really liked a lot of Tamla Motown, the Beatles, Joni Mitchell. I like a lot of jazz.
Yeah. Were you lucky enough to see any of those guys live? Any of your
Yeah, in my early days I did. Yeah, I saw loads of them live. Yeah.
Do you have like a big gig that sticks out in the memory, like you'll never forget the feeling being there?
I remember seeing Pink Floyd in Hyde Park.
Really?
And I must have been about 17 or something.
Sure.
Fantastic. Yeah. I mean, I was a big Floyd fan as well. I thought they were a great band. 2, 3, 4.
Well, it's a busy life. Stand on a milk crate, state your case, define your range, lay your ace. Keep on, don't stop. But on the river life seems so slow, and the swans cruise by like some majestic proud hero. Okay, they fight, but they're inseparable as partners. A mirror smooth image on the water, alright. Well, it's a pity we can't peep in to the chapter at the end of our lives, and it's a pity or maybe a sin. I should want to, but then I live on the edge of a night, handcuffed in my songs, trading my lifestyle with the river swans, trading my lifestyle with the river swans. Play a 5-car brag on the intercity line, and in the window is a reflection of you, superimposed over a scrapyard view. Life's a bluff, too rough sometimes. Well, then life's a kiss chase, a playground rat race, school blazer, sack the tailor. That's a major who needs a routine. Well, it's a pity we can't peep in. We're to the chapter at the end of our lives, and it's a pity or maybe a sin. I should want to, but then I live on the edge of a night, handcuffed in my songs, trading my lifestyle with the river swans, trading my lifestyle with the river swans, trading my lifestyle with the river swans, trading my lifestyle with the river swans. Life's a boomerang, in fact, before you throw you better learn to catch. All the love you gave away will return to you someday. Now we're making progress, step by step we climb, and life's so hard sometimes. of our lives, and it's a pity or maybe a sin. I should want to, but then I live on the edge of a night, handcuffed in my songs, trading my lifestyle with the river swans, trading my lifestyle with the river swans, trading my lifestyle with the river swans, trading my lifestyle with the river swans.
Jeff Lowe and Swans on the First Break Show live. Well, I say live, it was live earlier in the week when I was in London and he came in and Simon looked after the session.
Yeah.
You asked him a little bit about what top tips he would give to people that are starting out in the industry.
Absolutely.
Oh, God.
Spotlight.
Yes. I mean, I think the business of believing in yourself is a very, very important thing. I mean, you have to believe in yourself. However, at the same time, you have to get honest advice and reflection from people. You can't just live in your own little world, and you know.
You have to be able, I suppose, to laugh at yourself in a weird way. You have to be able to, you know.
That's a really good point, Simon. Yeah, I really believe in laughing at yourself big time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. That's a really good point. Yeah, but you know, so it's a case of, I mean, it's a job actually, in my opinion, like any other job. And you have to work at it, and and the more you work at it, the better you get, hopefully. And so, you know, I think that you have to be careful. It's not ego-driven.
Yeah, sure.
It's driven from your heart wanting to play music.
Yeah.
So that you know that's the bottom line. I mean, it sounds a bit corny, but
no,
you know
but that's all that matters, really.
It's difficult
isn't it?
to make a distinction between your ego and what your desires about playing music are.
Absolutely, and doing it maybe for the wrong reasons can be a bit detrimental to the outcome.
That's right. I mean, without getting too Freudian or something about it. Yeah. 2, 3, 4.
Rich in diversity, and so it goes. Some bungee jump while I play dominoes. Satisfaction is a personal song. Some go to Viking reenactments with their helmets on. But this obsession with the fly on the wall, reality TV, it's not reality at all. So it's a public information song. Do the public know their rights from wrongs? There are cameras everywhere I see, and I'm not even a celebrity. They're on the street, they're at the door, they're in the hall, they're in the living room. Gets up your nose, sticks in your throat. Well, can't you see what is happening? They're up your skirt, they're down your trousers. Record every line for training purposes. I kid you not, it's a sham. It's a public information scam. That's what it is. I've known treachery and I've known tears. I don't need
First Break. On the way, more of the songs you love to sing along to. Touch FM.
Touch FM's First